looking at the stats here, and we shoot almost 51%, held a team at 32% from the floor. We only attempted 8 3-pointers. You know, those are good stats right there. And you're right, free throws. We get to the line 50 times. That's pretty doggone good. Hold a team to 27 points in the second half, 59 under 60 for a game. Those are all positives. Free throws is just one of those where you just have to have the confidence. And I thought a little bit of carryover from practice yesterday. Guys just missing some free throws, and there's nothing more than just go up there and shoot them. So we're going to keep shooting them. We're going to keep trying to get the ball inside like we did, and we're going to make them. Just how we feel. We're going to make the free throws.
Generally, they've been okay. I mean, just in practice and things.
Things have been good. Our game plan was simple. We wanted to get the ball inside. We wanted to hold them to a poor percentage defensively, and we did that. We just didn't make free throws. I think in the first half, if we make at least 4 or 5 more of those early, then it kind of snowballs, and then you get the confidence going, and then now they have to play a little differently. But Carroll played very hard, very scrappy, very tough, and I was really pleased with our guys of not rushing things. You could easily look at the stat sheet and see 23 pointers based on how that game was going, but we were pretty patient, held them to a few shot clock violations, so there was a lot of positives.
Were they more aggressive in the second half for your guys?
Well, you know, if you look at the score, it's easy to say that. I think we settled down a little bit, and Carroll, we warmed down. Carroll came out with a lot of energy, and when they're making shots and the score is close, you know, they feed off of that. And I thought the second half we took a little bit of that spirit away from them, and it actually it made us become a little better team.
This may be obvious, but how important is Kalen becoming to this whole situation?
Well, it's his ability to make things seem a little easier for us is apparent. His extra pass defensively, I mean, he had a couple steals there where the guy threw it, but it never left the other guy's hand. The guy he was defending. It's pretty impressive. For Kalen, and we've been talking a little bit about, he has usually a game about 2 or 3 turnovers that is he's just trying to make that spectacular play. And he had one tonight where he threw it behind his back. It looked really good, and it went in. I mean, we got to the foul line. He had a couple there where he tried to thread the needle. If we can just take a few of those back, then we're going to be okay. But I don't want to give in to the point at this point and say, well, he's got to live with a few of those mistakes. I'm not ready to give in to that. We just have to get him to, you know, take back a few of those passes.
You were talking last game about wanting to look at your front court guys and find another guy with Anthony. Are you making some progress there? Is anything? It's still a work in progress.
It's still a work in progress. Every team that starts at the beginning of the season, there are still some things that they have to work out. We have a tough road to do it. We have to go on the road to do that. But that's definitely a work in progress. The other work in progress is trying to get some of those guys that are coming off the bench into a better rhythm. Gerard McCallum, get him into a better rhythm. Lonnie Boga, get him into a better rhythm. Ryan Allen tonight picked up a few early fouls, and it kind of disrupted our rotations a little bit. But trying to get some of those bench guys that we're going to count on. We're going to count on Gerard and Lonnie and Ryan. They're critical to us. And then you also have Kyle Kelm. Those 4 guys with Ryan Haggerty have really done a lot in practice, in my mind, to really separate themselves some. But now we have to get them into a better rhythm when they come into the game.
Are these all things you look at when you go out west now and you get these games coming up?
Well, we start looking at it tonight. You know, once I get home tonight, I get on that film and I look at it tonight and
continue to look at it.
Yeah, and we continue to look at those things on the road. And I thought defensively is where we really, the second half, we really made some adjustments to kind of, okay, we might give up a few points, but we need to get some stops. And our defense turned into some offense for us.
Now, are these different players, your big guys, Kelm, Mitch Carter, Wolf, are they different kind of players? Or is it going to just be who's playing well?
Well, yeah, a little bit of that, but I think every day in practice is what's going to tell the difference. And Kyle Kelm has been doing a nice job. He took a charge today, got a couple blocks, got a big tip in to give us some momentum going into halftime. And that's a true freshman out there. So we have to get Mitchell Carter Had a nice move there when he first came in the game, but he's capable of moving his feet and be more of a defensive presence. So it starts on the defensive end first, and we need another guy along with Kyle to step up and be more of a presence on the defensive end.
So you're looking for someone to back up Anthony and also play in tandem with him?
Definitely.
You played Kelman Hill a little bit.
Oh, yeah, we can definitely go two big guys.
Uh-huh.
I think with Tony Meyer and Ryan Haggard, that gives us a nice combination at the 4, along with Kyle. Kyle can also go over some 5. Tony Meyer can play some 5. There's endless combinations there. It's just a matter of what's going to be best for us.
Okay.
And we're still looking for that best combination of guys. Because when Anthony's out, I'm not sure if our post presence if we're as dedicated to getting it inside. And we have to be as dedicated when he comes off the floor to getting it inside and come away with some fouls.
Going out west, do you like that 3 games and 3 nights? Do you like that? Is that good to get games under your belt now, or is that?
It is.
I don't know. How do you feel about that?
It is. It gets some games going. It doesn't bother me. On the flip side of that is the travel on the backside. So for us, it's going to be the 3 games in Portland, then going across country, and then playing, and then coming home with really one day to prepare for a Sweet 16 team, and on that Saturday. So we take them one at a time. So our biggest opponent right now is Portland, and we just kind of systematically make our way through them.